and local supporters are following along at their own watch parties.
Mamie Ba joins us live now with Harris supporters who are gathering in Shaler Township tonight. Mamie.
Yeah, we're at Ruckus Coffee Gallery. It's a little bit tense in here. They're nervous. One supporter tells me it's like 4 years all over again. You remember that when President Joe Biden was facing off against former President Donald Trump, and we waited days for the state of Pennsylvania to be called. Now, that's how they're feeling. They're feeling on edge. They're nervous. They're not sure what's going to happen. Still a little bit of optimism, holding on to that hope that Harris will pull through. But right now, when they're looking at the score, they're not feeling too good. Some of them have left for the evening. They went home and they're going to continue watching there. I want you to understand something. Biden dropped out of the race, just 107 days remaining, and Harris's team went to work. She's proposed tax credits. Tax credits vow to restore Roe versus Wade, secure the border, lower costs, and much more. In the last week, the Harris team has given it all they've got for all of her supporters. Something different is on the ballot. This is what one supporter told me is on the ballot for him.
Supporting Ukraine, supporting Central and Eastern Europe, supporting NATO. I think that Trump is just a big risk to keeping NATO together and keeping a good relationship with Europe and Israel too.
And others say it's reproductive rights. For a lot of women that I've spoken to, that is the motivating factor. That is why a lot of them have head to the polls. That is what they're looking at when they are voting for Harris and Walz. Now, I just want to note something. The Harris campaign and Trump campaign have talked about how close this race was going to be, and that's where we are right now. And so people are just holding on with bated breath and waiting to see what happens. Reporting live in Shaler, Mamie Ba, KDKA-TV News.
Mamie, we appreciate that coverage tonight. Thank you. Now we want to check in with KDKA's Chilekasi Adele. He's at the Trump Watch Party. That's happening tonight in Moon Township. Chile.
Hi, Kim. How are you doing this evening? Listen, this is the Hangar Sports Bar in Moon. We're here at the back patio where plenty of Republicans here are watching the results. They're standing up. It's where the Moon Township Republican Committee is having its watch party tonight. There's people having drinks. They're having food. They're watching the coverage as the votes come in. There's probably about a few dozen people here now. Many people we've spoken to tonight so far, they're very confident about what they're seeing. You heard what Mamie was kind of describing the scene over there in Shaler, and here I can tell you for a lot of people it's kind of the opposite right now. We talked to a lot of people earlier tonight about what was important for them going into this election. Many mentioned the economy, foreign affairs, the southern border. We've heard from State Representative Valerie Gatos. She's here tonight at this watch party as well. She's taking on Democrat Hadley Haas for the state's 44th legislative district seat. Gatos is a 3-term incumbent, and she's expecting voters here and around the state didn't just go down ballots based on party.
Pennsylvania is notorious for split ticket voting, and so I think the thing is that people are really tired of political parties, and they're looking at political candidates and individuals who are going to help serve their needs on a local level, and I'm hoping that that is true throughout the rest of the state.
And we're going to see if split ticket voting is something that definitely helps Republicans here, or where it helps in the grand scheme of this election. But again, I can tell you here at this sports bar here in Moon Township, we're talking with Republican voters who are out here, people who supported Donald Trump, people who supported Dave McCormick in the Senate race, and they're feeling very, very confident right now as we approach 11 o'clock this evening. Reporting live in Moon Township, I'm Chilekasi Adele, KDKA-TV News.